Imagine standing in the middle of an endless desert, the wind howling through the dunes, as colossal sandworms slither beneath the surface. Dune, Part 2 isn't just a movie, it's a full-blown cinematic event, a grand spectacle that transports you straight into the heart of Arrakis. Denis Villeneuve, the mastermind behind the first Dune, 2021, has returned with an even more visually stunning, emotionally powerful, and action-packed sequel. And this time, the stakes are higher than ever. If you thought Part 1 was slow, get ready, because Dune, Part 2 is a non-stop thrill ride that brings epic battles, deep political intrigue, and breathtaking visuals that will leave you speechless. So, is this the greatest sci-fi movie of the decade? Let's dive deep into the story, visuals, performances, and why this film is a must-watch for every movie lover. Dune, Part 2 picks up right where the first film left off. Paul Atreides, played by Timothée Chalamet, has found refuge among the Fremen, the indigenous warriors of Arrakis. But this isn't just about survival anymore. Paul must now embrace his destiny and lead a rebellion against the tyrannical House Harkonnen, who still seek control over the spice-rich planet. But power comes at a price. Paul's relationship with Chani, Zendaya, deepens, but will love survive in a world filled with war and betrayal? The brutal House Harkonnen, led by Baron Vladimir Harkonnen, Stellan Skarsgård, is stronger than ever, and his terrifying nephew Feyd-Rautha, Austin Butler, is introduced as a major antagonist. The Bene Gesserit's hidden agenda looms over Paul's fate. Will he truly become the messianic figure the Fremen believe him to be, or is he simply a pawn in a greater scheme? This isn't just a simple good versus evil story. Dune, Part 2 explores the dangers of power, the burden of leadership, and the fine line between heroism and tyranny. If there's one thing that sets Dune, Part 2 apart from every other sci-fi movie, it's the breathtaking visuals and jaw-dropping cinematography. Movie camera unparalleled cinematic beauty, every shot looks like a painting. The vast deserts of Arrakis, the monumental sandworms, and the grand battles are filmed with such precision that they feel real. Clapperboard epic scale battles, unlike the first film, which focused on world building, Part 2 goes full throttle with massive war sequences, intense duels, and large-scale combat that rival the greatest battles in cinema history. Snake the Sandworms take center stage. In Part 1, we saw glimpses of the Sandworms. But in Part 2, they play a crucial role in the war for Arrakis, giving us some of the most iconic action scenes in sci-fi history. Musical notes. Hans Zimmer's unforgettable score. Music plays a huge role in creating the atmosphere, and Zimmer's score is nothing short of legendary. The deep, otherworldly chants and thunderous beats immerse you completely in the world of Dune. Small Blue Diamond. Timothée Chalamet as Paul Atreides. If you thought he was great in the first film, wait till you see him here. Paul's transformation from a hesitant noble to a ruthless leader is portrayed with raw intensity. Small Blue Diamond. Zendaya as Chani, she gets a much bigger role this time. She's not just Paul's love interest, she's a warrior, a revolutionary, and a strong presence in the Fremen Uprising. Small Blue Diamond. Austin Butler as Feyd-Rautha, the biggest surprise of the film. Austin Butler, fresh off his Elvis success, brings an insanely menacing and psychotic energy to Feyd-Rautha. He might just become one of the greatest villains in sci-fi history. Small Blue Diamond. Rebecca Ferguson as Lady Jessica, her journey takes a dark and unexpected turn, making her one of the most complex characters in the entire film. Small Blue Diamond. Stellan Skarsgård as Baron Harkonnen, more terrifying than ever. His presence alone will send chills down your spine. Why this movie will break records. Fire. It's bigger, bolder, and better than Part 1. Fire. Sci-fi fans have been waiting decades for a proper Dune adaptation, and this film delivers beyond expectations. Fire. It has all the ingredients of a box office blockbuster and an Oscar-worthy masterpiece. Final verdict, is it worth watching? Without a doubt, Dune, Part 2 isn't just one of the best movies of 2024, it's a sci-fi masterpiece that will be talked about for generations. White medium star rating, 9.5/10, a cinematic triumph. So, are you ready to witness the rise of Paul Atreides and the war for Arrakis? Let me know in the comments what you think about Dune, Part 2. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more epic movie breakdowns. Rocket Movie Camera.